Hello there, everybody. It's wee Paddy from across the shock. And how's my little potato chips today? Now, what have I got for you? I'm not going to do another one of these best of the year. I've got a couple more to do, but I've got till the end of the year, and I don't want to do them all in one go. But I've got a case knife in a couple of days ago, and it's a Tony Bose um, vintage. I couldn't get that word out. Vintage knife. And it's from a 2001. So this is an older Tony Bose. This is my third Tony Bose now, and I don't know whether it is that the fit and finish on the Tony Bose ones are all better. Maybe that's not the case, but in my case, all my cases are good that I have now. And the last three I've bought have been sort of Tony Bose inspired ones, and they've been really, really good. So I got a chance to buy this one off a friend from Instagram, DS on Instagram. I'm not ready to do the video on it yet, but I do want to show it to you before Christmas because I don't know whether I'll get many more knives before now. I've one sort of order. I've one coming from Ashley Harrison, but I don't know whether I'll get it before Christmas or not. Now, it's just a basic knife I'm getting from it, but I'm really looking forward to getting it. Now, the other thing is, I thought this is a great way. I've seen a lot of people doing, copper heads and whatever their type of knife, but they've been doing little reviews and talking about the knives and why they like them. So I thought I would do this with mine. The knife that I've got is a Stockman. So where did Stockman start for me? They started with this Rough Rider, where I have gained more experience using Rough Rider knives to find out patterns that I really like. Now, the other joy about knife collecting is you can change your mind. So sometimes I go back and I watch some of my older videos, not very often, but I watch some of them and I think, Stephen, what were you thinking? You're never going to get another one? You don't like that pattern? Why have you got so many then? And that has happened so many times, especially in my traditional. I don't buy doubles of knives. If I see a Stockman, I wouldn't buy, this is just me. I don't buy from the same brand and just different colours. I like to try my knives, try different blade shapes as much as you can. I like to try more of the blade shapes, different amount of blades. I've learned to like 3-bladed knives, but it all started from this, and I bought this, and this is a smashing knife. This fit and finish on this was fantastic, and it was micarta, and it was more than micarta made me buy it than the style of knife. Look, you know by now, I don't do a lot of heavy use. Do I need a Stockman on most days of my life? No, but it's nice having one there just in case you do. And that's a lot of my knife collections, just in case I want to try one. But I got it, and it's a pattern. I thought, no, it's a bit thick. I don't particularly like carrying a Stockman. And this was before I used slips. But the fit and finish in this, listen to the snap on this little knife. This is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. And as far as fit and finish goes, you can't beat that. You have line bolsters, micarta, the lovely shield, no big R. So this is a beautiful looking knife. And it started off I'll have a Stockman in my collection. And that's what I wanted, was just a Stockman in my collection. So I got it with this one. Roll on, probably about a year after I got this, maybe even longer, I'm not sure. I then got into GEC and I got a chance of buying this knife. And this is the number 29 Stockyard Whittler, I think this is called. But it's a Stockman, but it was a different blade configuration. It was a different handle shape in the configuration. I seen the craftsmanship I go on YouTube and check every knife before I get it. This one has different blade shapes. Had a punch. So this looked to me like, well, if I was going to carry a Stockman, this is the one I would want to carry. So bit the bullet and bought this. And as you know, GECs are not cheap, but this again is GEC standard, just a beautiful and a lovely bone on this. The jigging is beautiful. This is my strawberry knife, lick it and see. But again, just a beautiful knife. Sorry, I'm not showing that well. But the fit and finish is just fantastic. But apart from that, it's an extremely useful knife for all sorts. I have used the punch on numerous occasions for punching through leather and things like that. It's fantastic. And wood, I used it to go through wood just to see what it's like. Well, that was a lesson in how knives are made and what a fantastic tool a little knife can be and how useful. So this got me back into thinking about Stockman's as a knife that I would want. Again, we're going to roll on quite a bit longer because, again, I don't just buy, like I wouldn't buy 5 of them and have them sitting out, but just different bone or colours, whatever. I like to have the difference. So I went for a large Stockman. This is the Dixie Stockman, I believe. Completely different blade shapes again, which was the interest. That's what made me want to get this one, was the interest of different blade shapes. You've got that long Californian clip. You have a Wharncliffe there, a true Wharncliffe. You have a drop point there. I just think it was beautiful. And again, the bone and the shield, the fit and finish, as usual, is really high standard with GEC. So I just love this knife. This kit, this is second hand as well. It had been used and carried, not heavily, but it's been used and carried. So I've not had any fear in using this. Don't use it a whole lot. Well, it's not that I don't use it. I carry it often enough. I just don't get the use of 3 blades. But they're there if I need it. Remember that mantra. So from then on, I thought, well, I've got 2 GECs. I've got my Rough Rider. Let's get a case. Now, again, it took a while before, because I wanted a case, but I wanted the CV, but I wanted a bone that I would like. I wanted this to be a knife, a case knife, that I would use. So I went for the smaller Stockman. Now, this is nearly the traditional, very long clip point, thin clip point, the sheep's foot, and then you have just a pen blade here rather than a spade blade. So I loved the difference in blade shapes again. This was in CV, had been used. It's patinaed. It's a stunning bone. That sort of winter bone that, they just do it so well, Case. It's beautiful. Fit and finish, absolutely spot on. Just a super knife. I'm really, really glad I got this in collection because I've now got the different sizes, I haven't got a small yet. Will I ever get one? I don't think so, because I don't think there'd be the use in a small Stockman. Down below, if I'm wrong, you let me know. I'm always open to changing my mind, which is the habit of my life. So now I've got the Rough Rider, I've got up the case, I've got my GEC, but I've got a cheaper case. I need a more expensive case to see what that's like. Just as I put a video up of what knife, I put another case knife up, my friend DS sent me a wee thing. He says, I've got a beautiful Tony Bose case. It's a Stockman, but it sort of goes with your Tony Bose. I've mixed it up to 3 now. Would you like to see a picture of it? And I really didn't want to see a picture of it, but I did. And once you see the picture of something that gets in your head, you know you want it. I think this knife is beautiful. Look at that knife. This is stag bone. It is absolutely stunning. Again, a slender clip, but a small clip. It's not that slender. It's quite broad. Got my sheep's foot and got my spade blade. But this is the Tony Bose, and honestly, it's like you can feel it when you lift it. You know this is just special. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, I nearly cut myself there. It's sharp. Beautiful blades in there. They're just stunning. Look at that backspacer. I mean, that's as good as anybody can do. I mean, tight is tight, so, there's nothing you do. Everything about it is finished off to perfection. I adore it. I say I've only just got it, but It's that thing. Look, the Rough Riders are great knives, and they're great in hand, and they're absolutely, I love them. I have a drawer full of them because they lead me along on this journey of what I will like, what I won't like. I love these Tony Bose collection. Will I get more? Definitely. Now, I don't need another Stockman. I've got a 2 blade and I've got a single blade. So I think I'll probably go for more of the single to 2 blades now. But I love this knife. This is stunning. And I do want to use it first before I do the review, because I want to see what the blades feel like, what the geometry is like off it. Again, it's a heavier knife. I want to feel what it's like in a pocket. Do I really notice it? It's even heavier than this large GEC. But it's so well made. So well made. And I'll just let you see the box. And there we go. It's the Tony Bose sow belly trapper. That's another thing. The shapes are different. The first one was a sow belly, and I've gone back to another sow belly. But isn't that the joy of knife collecting, that you can make a snap decision whenever it is along this journey that you are, middle, end, beginning, and then all of a sudden you see something and it's like all the bells inside your head go off. Yes, I've got to have that. And it was a knife you maybe didn't like before, or you would have said you wouldn't have liked in the beginning. And now here I am, 5 Stockmans later, I have a beautiful collection of Stockmans. I don't need any more because I've gone through that. I've got 2 GECs, I got 2 Case, and I have my Roughie. I don't need any more, and I've got sort of pretty much the spread of the blade shapes and styles you can get on a Stockman. But can I say never again will I have a Stockman? No. Anyway, have you got how do you justify going through and buying, whether you buy sort of this and then all the colours? What goes on in your head that drives you to go further and buy more of the same pattern? And it doesn't have to be traditional knives. It could be just normal knives, locking knives. But it probably is going to be more of the traditional. I'm going to leave this as an open tag. And if you want to join in, just explain what set you off and how your journey progressed and how yours progresses. Mine goes to different blade shapes, different handle shapes, different, just different. I like to buy like 5, but they're all different. Let me know what you feel on that. Let me know what you do and why you prefer you do what you do. But just show me some knives. That's genuinely what an open tag is for. I want to see more than one knife in a video. So, thank you so much. This is not going to be that long, is it? No, it's only 13 minutes. It's a speedy one. Take care, everybody. Merry Christmas. In case you don't see any more of my videos, I'll be making them, but whether you watch them or not's another thing. So, Merry Christmas. Thank you. I've had another smashing year on YouTube. My subs, best in the world. Absolutely best in the world. Again, just a little apology. I still haven't been able to get down my caravan. I'm still naked. I can't even show you. I'm still naked from the waist up. I can't shake these shingles off. It's doing my bap in. I haven't been out of the house for over 2 months. There you go. That's my little moan. And wasn't it lovely to see Warthog back? He put a video out last night. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. Just to hear his voice made my Christmas. So welcome back, Warthog. You're still getting all the prayers and thoughts, but just welcome back as a YouTuber and a friend. Great to see you. Now, away you go and enjoy yourself. Take care. Bye-bye now.